I'm here to talk about the gene keys, right? You've heard of it. What is it? It's you. It's you being the main character of your life and using a system that combines every single astrological system with tarot, Kabbalah, the Chinese I Ching, all overlaid on the human genetic sequence to give you a hyper-personalized, refined blueprint of your life so that you know exactly what to do to have the best time. I'm Molly, coming at you live from Hero's Journey Studios, and this is Mirrored Readings. We're now on this journey together. The name of the channel comes from this idea that we're all mirrors of each other, and the gene keys are like a million little fractals of aspects of our personality, and what Kabbalah refers to as our tikkun, which is our soul's correction in this lifetime. And the gene keys mirror back all of these micro aspects of ourselves that show up in our attitudes and then take on like huge meta themes in our life so that we can correct each one to stabilize our gifts, manifest our will in the world, and ultimately get what we want. So let's dive into it, shall we? So if you go to genekeys.com/free-profile, you can make your own Gene Keys chart and see what's going on. So there are 3 pathways in the chart. There's your genius activation, that's like your life path, your Venus activation, which is your love path, and your Pearl activation, which is your prosperity path, which all connects back through your life's work. It's a whole thing. So go get your free profile, and everything I'm saying is going to make a lot more sense. Did you get your chart yet? Hurry up, pause this video. When you get it, it's going to look like this, and you can make all kinds of notes on top of it about your life's work, and your purpose, and how you evolve, and what your core wound is, and how it becomes your core stability. There's so much in here. So basically, every little node on this chart, right, has 4 elements. It has a shadow, a gift, and what's called a siddhi. A siddhi is like a transcendence point. So that's like the attitude of enlightenment. Each feature on this chart, the shadow, the gift, the siddhi, they're all attitudes. And every little node also has a line. A line is our particular method for moving from the shadow to the gift frequency. So for instance, this chart that I'm looking at right now, this person is a line 1 in their life's work. That means in order to move from this shadow of judgment, right? Being judgy-wudgy and generally staying outside of life because we're always judging it, to the gift of integrity, they have to move along the line 1 of a creator. And the creator in this person's life's work has to come up with their own idea and see it through. They can't complete their life's work and correct their tikkun by doing other people's ideas. So again, you have the shadow, the gift, and the siddhi. And the shadow is what blocks our manifestations of the world. The gift magnetizes it. And the siddhi, again, is like, that's the attitude of enlightenment. Most of us are just trying to get through the day. But it's really useful to be able to kind of use the siddhi as like a North Star attitude, right? So I have in my life's work Gene Key 53, which is the shadow of immaturity, guilty. I also have 53 in my emotional quotient. Don't get me started. I can be very immature. But the gift is expansion. So I know when I catch myself in that state of immaturity, it's my job to expand my perspective. And the siddhi of Gene Key 53 is super abundance. It's pretty hot. So I'm highly motivated to point my attention at enlightenment so that I can achieve superabundance. You get it? So Richard Rudd, who's the author of the Gene Keys, and I suppose channeler is maybe more appropriate than author, because clearly this information is higher dimensional. But he believes that rather than DNA influencing who we become and how our lives play out, that, well, one, that all of the quote unquote junk DNA we have is higher dimensional blueprints waiting to be activated. And two, that our attitude influences how our DNA operates. Like we, through our attitude, tell our DNA who we want to become. And he believes this is the future of epigenetics, which is the study of how behavior and environments influence our genes. So I'm just going to read you from the big book here real quick. The gene keys are a genetic download specifically designed to penetrate the building blocks of your everyday reality, your DNA. As you enter into this process of digesting the gene keys, I would like you to begin imagining what your life would look like in your wildest dreams. It doesn't matter so much what specifics your mind fabricates. What is important is that you recapture inside yourself a feeling of absolute inner freedom. You have to open yourself up to the highest possibilities of your own nature. I told you, it's great shit. In Joseph Campbell's book, The Hero with 1,000 Faces, shout out to the 1,000 faces behind me, he describes the hero's journey, which contains the call to adventure, the quest, and the return. The Gene Keys sequence mirrors this arc. First, you have your genius activation stream, which is like your life's purpose. It connects your life's work to your life's purpose, and that's what is essentially your own call to adventure. Then there's the Venus sequence, right, which has to do with the way we give and receive love and our relationship with others. So that's the quest. That's where we get up close and personal with all these different mirror selves and really master our soul's correction. Finally, there's the return, which is the Pearl Prosperity activation sequence, and that brings us from our core wound, becoming our core stability, back to our life's work. It's a lot of information. I know. That's literally why I created this channel, is as a system of study for myself. Through making this content, I am going through my own method of grokking every aspect of this system, which I have been studying for 10 years, and I have to say it's the most useful astrological system I've ever studied, because the data is so refined. It is my mirror, and it's all very up close, very specific mirrors of how I want to be and what I need to do to have what I want in this life. And I'm a big believer in being first, right? Getting my state of being right, which leads to better doing, which leads to more having. So be, do, have is something I'll probably bring up a lot on this channel just to remind myself. I also do gene key readings. So I offer a 15% discount to subscribers. Please visit mirrorreadings.com if you want to book me. And there's a whole bunch of information there about my different offerings. I also do compatibility readings called mirror readings, where I compare two different charts. So you can see how you square up with another person's shadows, gifts, and different ways of being in business, love, family, friendship, whatever. And I know you're all dying to see the rest of Hero's Journey Studios, so in my next video, I'll take you on a little tour. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe, and thanks for letting me be your mirror.